My hospice experience up to this year has been very limited. Unfortunately, my husband Owen was diagnosed with cancer March 30th, 2009, passed away May 31st, 2009. We were promised 3 to 6 months. We got 9 weeks. Well, thank God I had a really good group called Island Hospice to help me. Owen was in the hospital for 2 weeks with 5 surgeries. I took him home under at-home nursing care. After the at-home nursing care for about 3.5 weeks, we had to make the decision to move him into hospice care. The transition was made so smooth and simple by the people at Islands Hospice. My nurse stayed the same. My doctors, everybody, nothing changed. And Islands Hospice has become a big family because they didn't only take care of Owen, they took care of me, my family, during this whole process. They were there with me from the very beginning. They've now taught me how I can read a blood work if I need to. I learned more about medicines. They kept me involved in his care, in his medication. They allowed me to make as many decisions as I could make on my own with their guidance. The whole group has become a family to me. Their ability to supply Owen with what he needed immediately without even requests. Most of the time they had it pre-calculated and knew when we needed hospital beds, when we needed perfect meds. They were there with them before we even asked most of the time. It was difficult. They were there with me the last 48 hours of his life. I'll never forget them, and I'll always love him for it. I have recently referred another patient to him that unfortunately I will have to walk through this process again, but the end of life care that they give gives you the beginning of the new life, not only for your deceased loved one, but also for you, because they prepare you to move on. They're still here with me. I still talk to them almost daily, at least one of them. Like I said, they've become an extended family.
Do you feel like your needs were provided for and Owen's needs were provided for with the Island Hospice?
Islands Hospice provided for Owen as a patient on the medical aspect and on the spiritual aspect. As for me, they provided for me spiritually, emotionally, and they kept reminding me that I had to take care of myself. To the point that the nurse actually kicked me out of my house one time because she was so worried about me, which was fine. That was a good thing. I'm glad she did because it's helped me move on, and they've made my transition much easier by being there.
How did you learn about Island Hospice?
Well, I have a friend who actually went to work for them, and she had only just begun, and when I needed hospice care, I knew I wanted at-home hospice. And by accident, I chose the right name when it was handed to me, which was good. I'm glad I did.
Good, good. And you recommend THA Group and Island Hospice to friends and family?
Yes, I do. Like I said, I've already sent one referral in because it was a dear friend who needs end-of-life care. And when my parents' time comes, Islands Hospice will be the only place I call.
All right. And then if you would say your name and that you're from Richmond Hill.
Right, okay. I'm Janet Thayer, and I'm from Richmond Hill, Georgia.